What's that awful smell? Nisville, fairy tale exhibition, and more. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to this brand new episode of BAA Belle Art Attractions, which is your weekly short news show presented in English. I'm your host Mila, going solo today. So let's go. So regarding the awful smell that has been present for days at the beginning of this week, you were probably wondering what it was. Well, I'm sorry to inform you, it is my director sitting in front of me right now in the closed room. So as you can see, I put up a wall of lovely collection of perfumes to protect myself from her if I can. No, I'm joking. So the smell that we can smell in the center away from Arda. What's its origin? Well, according to Radio Free Europe, there was a fire in a landfill near Belgrade and it was brought under control on August the 8th. But they warned that the smoke that blanketed the city and an acrid smell are likely to persist for days. Yay! Much of Belgrade was covered in smoke, haze and foul smells after the fire erupted late on August the 7th in a landfill in the village of Vinča on Belgrade's outskirts. Belgrade city government official Darko Glavaš said efforts to fully extinguish the fire will continue in the coming days with the help of heavy machinery that will turn over the garbage. There is no danger of a new fire, he said. Mayor Zoran Radojcic said Belgrade residents should close their windows and refrain from leaving their homes if they smell the smoke outside. Or see it, in my case. I assure you, there is no need for fear and panic, said the mayor. Well then, I feel, much calmer now. The environmental organizations and citizens associations demanded urgent action from city authorities and Serb government institutions. Authorities have a duty not only to manage waste and prevent such incidents, but also to urgently and accurately inform the public if they occur, they said in a statement. Now let's talk about something prettier, art events. Getting into the arts, we want to mention an exhibition that opened up on Tuesday, the 10th of August, but it's running until Friday, the 27th of August. Cristina Bailo's solo exhibition entitled Once Upon a Dream presents her works to a Belgrade audience for the second time, where she problematizes the relationship between the media and reality. Interesting. The author uses individual works as case studies related to different brands and their influence on popular culture. The artist not only reacts to the problems of mass consumption, but also creates an appropriate review through her artistic practice, using the same elements used by marketeers. This exhibition will be running until Friday the 27th of August at X-Vitamin on Studentski Trg 11. So go check it out. It might be very interesting. And yeah, sorry about this, guys. This is such a lovely way to relax. You should try it. Is he happy? Or yeah, he looks happy to me. Yeah. Okay. Now regarding music, let's talk about jazz. Sorry about that. Okay, the future is jazz, and what I've noticed, it has become quite popular, and it is becoming quite popular on Belgrade music scene and throughout Serbia as well. People are liking it more and more, and trying to understand it more and more, and which is a good thing. So the future is jazz, and to show it, there will be the Nisville, like Nashville, but in Niš, jazz festival that will start on the 12th of August till Sunday, the 15th of August. Tickets are 3,000 dinas, and get them while you still can. Link below. A bit of a drive, but if you're looking for a music adventure, might as well go for it, and it's going to be worth it, trust me. You're going to see so many talented Serbian and international musicians, so go and check it out for sure. Now let's talk about food. and supporting small businesses, which is very important. We have an award-winning business for you to check out and try their food. Where you eat well, or Desele Pojede, Lorenzo and Kakalamba is the original space with the unique conception based on the conflict between Florence and Pirot. The whole idea came from one simple and sincere promise of a caring husband to his beloved wife at the beginning of the marriage. He said, "Honey, I can promise you one thing. You will never be hungry." Oh, lovely. Impressive amateur venture of this gourmet enthusiast got its shocking outcome that surely will not leave you indifferent. Try some of divine specialties from the Florentine or Pirot cuisine and check out a multitude of interesting details from a goat which is peacefully grazing grass on the ceiling to the comic reproductions, sorry guys, of the famous Florentine sculptures to the fantastic paintings of the famous Botero. You can find them on Cvičeva 110, Belgrade, from Monday to Friday, midday to midnight, and weekend midday to 1 a.m. Check the link below for that menu. I know I will for sure. Now let's talk a bit more on music, but also social gatherings. If you want to check out a fairly new and young band, then head down to Dom Omladine on Makedonska 22 this Friday, the 13th of August, from 8 p.m. to listen to the synth indie pop band Dram. Known as a band that turns their concerts into dances, the Dram makes melancholic but dance-oriented music, connecting different worlds into one. Check them out on Friday from 8 p.m. at Dom Omladine on Makedonska 22. On to something a lot more interesting and exciting, and that is fencing in the park. You can see the lovely sword collection here and the lovely band figurines. The Perro Fencing School organizes free fencing classes for the new beginner group in August. These classes will be organized twice a week for 90 minutes and are intended primarily for learning the basics of fencing, so anyone can go, getting acquainted with the program and work of the school, as well as the history of fencing. Interesting. The first training is scheduled for Sunday, the 15th of August, starting at 7 p.m. at the Kalemegdan Fortress in Belgrade. So you see, you'll have a beautiful setting as well. In the case of rain, the first class will be organized at the same time on the plateau near National Library of Serbia. Due to great interest, and in order to be able to better prepare for the class, they will ask all interested parties who come that day to confirm their arrival by contacting them in the inbox and leaving basic information: name, surname, year of birth, so that they can assign you to the appropriate group. For more info, check their link and site below. Since we spoke about awful smells, let's now speak about pleasant ones, perfumes. Yay! Ambergris is one of the most valuable raw materials in perfumery, used as an ingredient with a smell that's described as oceany and sweet. It also happens to be produced in the intestines of sperm whales, but nowadays perfumes like Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue Escape to Paneria include synthetic versions of this rare ingredient. Thank God, no more torturing poor animals. Apparently, your nose gets used to your signature fragrance, and you can only smell it when it's first applied or when you consciously pay attention to it. Did you know that musk is actually potent, reddish-brown substance secreted by male musk deer? Since it requires killing an endangered animal, it's rarely used for perfume today. Instead, perfumers use materials that mimic traditional musk, like ambrette, or synthetic raw materials. Jean Carles, a famed French perfumer who created scents such as Miss Dior, was said to have insured his nose for $1 million. So join J-Lo's club for insuring her legs. Well, we're at the end of another episode, so if you want to keep up to date, please feel free to subscribe, slap that bell to be notified, like this video if you're feeling generous, and share it if you dare. If you have an event or a small business that you want us to mention, then please DM us or email us at bellartattractions@gmail.com. Comment below, did the smell affect you? I'm Mila, hope you enjoyed it and I did not mess it up too much. And please support the arts and of course, stay safe. Bye.